Welcome. Anyway, my name is MSK. This is me learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I'm not really good at no. This is my just to code the editor I'm going to use for it. So let me try creating a project. Let me create a folder here. I like my work to be more organized. Okay, let me create learning. No, learn, learn. Okay, select the folder. Okay. I'm just starting out, but I've already make a lot of website, but now I'm just starting out. HTML, HTML. Okay, let's start with HTML. HTML, sorry, HTML, yes, HTML, yes. Enter. Now let me try. This is my book. This is the book I'm using. This is my book. I jot down all the course outline for the HTML, and I'm done with HTML basic. I don't know if you can see it right here. Let me try if I can pull this screen. If you can see it, it's my book HTML. So I'm done with the basic. So smaller. Okay, now from HTML, I noticed one thing. You can just start with HTML5 and it's not working. Wait, sorry. Why is it not working now? Yeah, HTML5. You tap it and everything just appear once, like once everything appear. What's Okay, so this is how you just do your HTML program. HTML.5 to appear once. But during my process of learning, I wasn't taught like this. I was actually taught like this. First, you have here the book. Let me from the book. You have here introduction. You have here introduction to HTML. What HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It describes the structure of the web page. And then it starts with, let me just say, start with something like this. This first. Okay, start with something like this. That's what I see that this declare which HTML, if it's 5 or it's anything, this declare it. After this, I was taught like this. Then you have a HTML. Yeah, just like HTML. You close. So this is how I was taught. I was taught HTML. After like this, then we now go to the header. Then you now do HTML header. You're done with it, I mean. Then in the header, you now put title, HTML title. This is actually a language too, but okay, my website. Let me start. Okay. Okay, so after I was taught like this, this thing should get out. So after you're not like, okay, you taught me like this, you're not like, you now scroll down, you now put the body of the web page. And they say that this body includes all the elements like the H1, H2, H3, everything. The body includes everything that you see on the web page is the body. You see them. While here you the title of the website, the header. This head, no, sorry, this head is just combination according to a book here. Here include metadata, which is not displayed on the website though, but it's mainly used for like the web browser to crawl information. So that's why I grab from others from others. So and Okay, here one. Let me just start. So, and that's what I read in my book. Yeah, HTML tag. This is HTML tag. Let me. How would I describe for you now? This is the HTML tag. This is the tag. This is the tag. It's something like here's the starting tag. Here's the start tag. Here which is opening tag, and here's the end tag, which is closing tag. This thing here. That's what I saw in the book. Oh, that's what I learned. That's how I learned it. Take it. So okay. So something like after this, then they move over to HTML elements. What they say as here is the tag. Here is the tag. Start and here's elements content. This place to elements content. That's what I saw. That's what I'm studying. Also, that's what I'm studying right now. Shake. So after that, now next element, next HTML element is where you do something like this. Yes. Italian. No, let me make it Italian. Let me move this one. Yes. No, no, no. This can come out now. Yes, Italian. But I bet to not do this, it's not confusing. It's just like this Italian. This one you won't understand it like this structure. When you go live, you see it. Let me just use my previous. Show previously. You just see it once here. This Italian HTML do you see Italian. That's just how it works. Shake it. So after this process, I then empty element. They say empty. Let me for you. They say empty. Actually, look okay. Empty elements are elements that do not have an element content and an end tag. Meaning, empty element doesn't have a element like a element content, which is this content. Doesn't have element content, and that it doesn't have an end tag. Let's, for example, let me try something. Okay, image, image. Okay, so as you can see, this image it doesn't have a content inside. You cannot add the content inside the image. This just side is okay. For example, let me say yeah, br brick line. You cannot add a content. You cannot add a element content inside here. Or let me see the horizontal row. She get. So this is how it works. This is what I'm seeing here. That is how it works. Because element. Even when you just use input, you can see input. Don't check input. Just the add element. You can't add an element inside here. It's just like that. That's just how it works. Let's keep now show. That's just how it works. She get. That's just the whole sum of everything here. So okay. After that, we go to HTML attributes. And they'll say all attributes, yeah, they say all HTML attributes can have, all HTML elements can have attributes. Attributes provide additional information about elements. Attributes are always specified in a start tag. Attributes usually come in name slash value pair. Like okay, see how attributes come. This is attributes. Let me see. Let me use a comment. I mean, the comment. Okay. Let me use a comment. These are attribute work. Let me use HTML attribute. How can you spell attribute? Say, let me spell. Uh, more HTML attributes. And they say it's written like this. That's a HTML attribute. What you do is that the equation to solve HTML attributes is just name equals to, no, give a space, name equals to, yeah, curly basis now, curly basis value. This is just the whole formula. This is just the formula to solve for your attributes. This is just the formula. You see, this is just the formula to get the attribute. Shake it. This whole thing here, the like easy polo. Okay, don't be comment to. This whole thing here, how to solve an equation. Okay, let me say I want to add a attribute for this one. First, what's the attribute you want to add? Without an image. Can I have many type attribute? I attribute for language. Okay, but first, let's have the first attribute to add. The first attribute to add on your website is to come here to your HTML. This make your website know that this is your language. So let's comment that language. Okay, the language. This is the name. Okay, name equals to what's the value? What's the language you want to add? And let me use English. This is your language. This is just the HTML attribute. You just attribute of it. Then to add the country, because that UK, they have English for the US, English for the UK, that's quite different. Just dash US, using US language, US English. So that's just how it works. But let's cancel this thing. So let's cancel it. This is just how the attributes work. How the attribute work. So we are done with this first attribute. First, let's go to second attribute. Okay, let me go here. Oh, you don't write down. This is my show. Oh, why you writing? So big. This thing can spoil my show. So here, source. What's the name? Source. What's the value? This is the value. This is the source image. This is where the file is. Look at it. Image or this, but the file isn't here though. But so why here alternative? Here's alternative text. In case where this file didn't work, if this file is broken, you see this message. And this is what you are seeing here. This file is broken because there's nothing here. This file is broken. So you get, so that is just everything about here. Why here this impute value, blah blah. This is what it does. Impute my name. That's just about HTML I studied so far, but what I studied so far though, let me go more further. Comment, HTML comment. We all told that comment is, you do comment like this. To do a comment, you do like this. HTML, but it says you don't do slash slash or some program slash slash. I don't know why HTML is different. We do us straight. Which kind of stuff will be this one? Let me do a comment. You see, comment is like this. So I write a comment. So this I have to comment. So I made a mistake at first. Okay. Yes. This is a comment. This is what I did just now. This angle, this greater than be lesser than this one slash dash 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 dash. Sorry. I'm really worse at teaching job and worse at it though. But this is how you add a comment to your HTML. Now let's go to the styling of the HTML. HTML styling. Then you come here, you do want to style my project. How you do it? Just type style. Abi, type style. How to type style? Okay, just start ready. Type style. You give it to go. You know that back then when you want to style, this is we got internal styling, external styling, and inline styling. That type of styling in HTML. This is internal styling. You style it inside the HTML file. But this process is actually like it's used though, but in my own opinion, it's rubbish. I really hate it. because make your project more bulky, like bulky. And the one I also hate the most is you start using this. You start like this. Let me see, you gonna be styling this separately. Like why? What the fuck? But this is also more important though, sha, but to if you want to style your name, this is inline, so inline. If you want to start only this one particular, you can use this. She get. But for me, I prefer put everything in a separate folder, sha. But who am I? The best to use is inline and the standard. The standard, you got to come here and create your script. What's you call your name again, sef? Na style abi? Style just CSS. This how I style my own. Once you just come here, you can just watch you, watch your magic oh. Come here, you just cut everything. Document abi, I'll paste am for here. Shuku, you know display oh, okay. Comot dis rubbish. I wan say share here too well. Okay, body, okay. Na true. Now see my own style. Oh, don go check my compound. Something dis time. Okay. Oh, what oh? I'm really worse. I never have to ever add style sef. That's na style sheet now. Abeg, I don say you understand abi? Ehen, link. You add a link to it. Ah, okay. Just forgot. I remember you had a link to style. If you have to use normal internal style, you add style. To use internal style, you put style. You write that style. Just add internal styling. While to add uh external styling, you put link. You link it. While to add inline, you put this. That's how you do it. That just tell it for you. I'm bad at stitching, bro. Like really fucked up. Okay, so after this, what's the issue? Okay, this is how you style your HTML. This thing. I never know CSS at all. So I never know CSS. I'm terrible at CSS. I have to tell AI, give me a CSS, and AI will frustrate me. I like to want to kill me. I swear to God. But with time, with time, I was happy the CSS. Okay, I'll go and try my laptop. Right? 70% Sure now, sure. Later we check am. Make you sure I don't. I'll come out. Oh yeah. Now the next one is HTML responsive. They say to respond to HTML programming, you do like this. You put mental. You put mental. Method data, you now put method data name. Data is attribute, method data name, now be source. Method data name is the attribute. This one the name. Then what is this thing in viewport? Abi? It's not viewport. Viewport. Tap. Tap. So yeah. I thought what I wait. Back my space. I thought what I studied though. They say this actually help a lot. This viewport something. This one so. They say help a lot. Instead that it make your HTML himself, not CSS. Not this style, it make your HTML himself more responsive. That's what I was told and that's what I heard though. I would like you to try practice. Let's try practice. Let's try practice. Let me go live. Let me try practice. Let me put image. Now image. Like this now. Look at now. Okay, may I add this image now. Yeah, hey, you don't see how. You don't see how you. Now come here. Now come on this thing first. Now check if they work. See, look and wait. Now come see this one. If you can see, you know the responsive abi. Just the yeah, just scatter. Look am. Make I check that thing first. Make I check am. Na hold on. You see the yeah now. Why you can't see the up? Make more that style first. I think same thing. What is gonna do now? But the other thing they talk say this thing now. You see, I want to experiment am. I no really know what this thing dey do. Okay, I don't come out now. Make I add am again. Abeg. But e dey work sha o, e dey work o, but they talk say make HTML dey responsive sha. So me no really sabi am very well sha. So na why I just dey there. But man, I'll leave am like that sha. How can I kill myself? You even get this one say 70. Okay. You talk say header. You get header one, H1, H2, H3, H4. Now I put am there. Hey, they say for header, they have see okay. They have H1, H2, H3 to H6. Now put am for description. So yeah, you see you get here for all the H you get. You get H1. In fact, see for here. H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. Now here it stop. See get now here it stop. That be header for you. Header stop for this place exactly. And here header stop. Paragraph home. If you want the paragraph, paragraph you just P. Like this. I paragraph the paragraph figure paragraph na block level element. You know say that H1 na still block level. Paragraph na still block level. Paragraph na block level. Hey, P na block level. Everything na block level. Sure get. Na block level that just dey sha. Why the link? This link. You get external link and also link sha. This href make I put am. Make I put am. But this thing rough for you. Okay. Na put am now. They say a link na to put link. Na tap a link. Na be this. No say that be the name value. Na be this. So this one be the link. May I add something inside here? Me. This one na link. You fit use style now, but may I leave am like that sha. This one so this link, wetin dey call this link name? This link particular, they call am we call am external link because of this thing wey dey here. Because of this thing, they call am external link because they go external. We no be get the website, we no be get the page, you just dey go that place. You fit get am sha, but this one so e dey go place, e dey go website wey already launch. Like website wey dey online, you all go there once. It's like raw. But this one now, take it out link, yes. Now it does external link. They also get this one wey we call internal link. Internal link na when the file dey inside. For example, make comot this one. The file dey body. You just put HTML. If I press am now, it take me back to here again now. Why? Na here be the index.html. Index dey inside, e dey body, dey inside, dey body. Na why? Shey get just dey inside well. Shey get. So they also get one again wey they call na still external link sha, but na attribute dey add attribute. See if you put external link here, you come, you say okay, you don put am finish abi. How you come here, come put target, you put your source, target, you copy your name, blank. The only thing you try do say once you click am, you go new page, blank page. But wait o, make I comot dis thing first. See am. As I comot am now, as I press am, e dey here. Make I see. Press am. E dey here abi? Look am, dis one. E dey dis side. E no change, e no create new tab. But make I add dis one. Make I add am. Okay, name, attribute, blank, make I add am. Inside here. Press am. Take go new place now. This one sef dey more efficient, like na im sharp pass. Shey you get. So they also get one we call they also get one we call link line breaker. Now you know line breaker, na im be this one. Line breaker na im be this. These are line breakers. This one you see so na line breaker. Horizontal rule na im be this. Horizontal rule na im make line dey dey for your website sha. Formatting, are you formatting and the rest? Which one be my next one? All done finish, I make I plan for YouTube. Okay, you know formatting, like format, like all this your style, like formatting. Look am from the book, look am, see the book. Formatting here there, like P for bold, to bold your character. You put P. You put B for here. For bold your character. You put P, abi? See, e don bold, look am, e don bold. Okay. Match up again. So we can Italian, you put I, might happen where look at it does the Italian. Na Italian so. But that's one thing. Everything there just dey stay one line, stay one line. Watch. Anytime they add down, we go stay one line. You no go wan change. You know why very soon. Make I put am. Look am. After this one, they also get one be you. That underline, my person. Might type something. Ski. Watch you. The word underline abi. Okay. They also get one again wey they call code. Code. This one dey. But I no too use am sha, but it dey important. Code. Might type anything. E make am be like say na code I dey write. Listen. Like Jaguar. You get. They also get another one again wey dey call TT. Titilayo, but they show red for you, sha. Make I press am. Okay, may I read, make you rest. This one, e don comot o, because e show red. That's no dey use am again. It's not common again, sha. So make I cancel am. They also get one wey dey call small. Small doctor, you can call me small doctor. Aye! Babe! Small. Later small abi. You can also where you come again, you can see another one again wey dem dey call emphasis. AM. Dis one still be like Italian sha, but depend on your browser. Look am, someone Italian. But this one na emphasize a text, maybe Italian depend on your browser. Even dis one sef na even emphasize itself when you put strong. E go be like say na bold e be abi. You like say e dey bold. But dis one na dis strength na still emphasize. Like wey dis EN take dey emphasize say e fit be Italian sha depend on your browser. Like so dis strong take emphasize say e fit be bold o depend on your browser. If your browser talk say na Yoruba be line go be line. Like all dis things na depend on your browser, no depend on you. Dis B and I, bold and inline and Italian, na be depending on you sef. Na you talk say say you want am make e be like dis. No understand? Say e dey body. No understand? But dis one so AN emphasize say dis text e fit be Italian, make e be Italian. Dis strong dey emphasize the text say wey the text make e be bold. You understand abi? Na so e just dey sha. Me no dey laugh. They also get one again wey I wan check. Mark na im be dis. Na im be here you tap am. You make am watch, you see yellow outline, yes you don mark am be dat. Sharp, you see? E sharp abi? Next one you come see again na Q. Don give am kpam, because look am well well, don give am. Yes na when you write it, why you dey write? I feel why you dey write all those things. That will just give am once for you. Phew! ASAP, no stressing. They also have be strike, strike, strike. Na S na. We go strike am out for you. I take my phone. Dis if you no save o. My password dey help the poor. Oya make I stop here sha. Where the video? Yes, you know say I be talk something like block element. All dis one so, all those PH, everything you see na block element. This one inline. Now why you see say hey, I thought I go explain now. Well, as I type all these things for here, there like this, you come. Now inline, it be. You understand abi? You know dey form new line. Block level dey take the whole width, dey take everything here. Pew wait dey take everything from here, dey take am bam, you mark am dey from here, dey mark am dey go. Shey you get? But inline dey just take only that place wey you put am, or only that side you put am, only that small place. Yeah, I say dey fit am, dey fit the place. But when you come put block block dey take pew dey take the whole width. If you understand, you understand. But any action you go understand, you just say, hey, amen. Hey, amen. No worry. I'll see if, oh, shoe. Now, next one, session. Session. They get the type of session, sha. But it's session really important to look. HTML session. Really important now. This one, dev. And dev the corner. This one. This one, so, now the real example of where they talk, say, this one, so that we have the real example of block. Why this one so? In fact, make it there. Why this one so? Be the real example of inline. Where you put spam. I've been a spam the corner. That real example of inline. It's happen like this now. You get inside the example of inline. So inline. See just the you know this like might type something important, might type something useful. Might type something useful. My name is MC. I am a boy. Look am inline, just dey here. If I wan style now, you come dey use for me to style. If I wan style, I come style only this one. So na why just dey inline, just this one just dey special sha. If you wan style particular something. You also get one wey come the semantic element. That semantic element where you dey see something like this thing dey rough. When I have something like something like this one, okay. Semantic element, you see the header, you see the main, the main be like the main body. After this one, you see the footer. This one this thing segmented element na im e be. This one, so e dey help organize your website. This thing dey help organize your website very well, make e dey organized and more understandable. And also good for SEO sha, for crawling of your website, make you crawl am very well, good sha. Image, you know image already, attributes, I already talked about it before. Image, okay. Table. This table alone e dey fucking confusing, so na why I go skip am. Table dey also have list, on list, descriptive list and the rest. So I'm done sha. I'm done for this video. I'm done with the HTML basics. Later we'll do HTML form and the rest. So I don't know if you understand though, but this is just my first video as a dev. I'll upload it, let me see the response. I'll upload this slashes, something like this. But later I'll go make a project using just this simple HTML like this. I'm going to build a project. I'll not build it now. I have to show off. I'll find a project to build using just this basic thing I just taught just now. I'll build a project using just that I taught. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post it. I'm going to video it. No, I'll video it now. Yeah. I'll make video. I'll make it write it on paper first. I write it on a paper. Let me do this thing. Like okay, like I'll write on a paper first. Okay. Once I'm done writing, uh, what I'm going to build using all this. I also have ChatGPT and AI for some ideas. Then I will build something based on this simple HTML I just taught just now. I'll build a website out of it. That's what I'm going to do. That's just how I'm going to do it. Shake it. So I hope you guys love the video. Don't forget, this is my first video of being a dev. I pray someday I get to a million subs like Mr. Beast though, but let's work what you have. I'm thinking I'm up to 26, I'll be 20 something sub right now, sha, but I don't really know. Let's hope on God. I will cause the video right now. So one piece. Hope this video save you. Pray for me, oh.